This is Excel Chapter 13, Video 3, I believe. Okay, so make sure that you have the enhancements solution, the one that we just finished with, okay? And we are going to do a couple of things with it right now, and then we're done with it, okay? In your color worksheet, so make sure you're still on your color worksheet, we're going to click on the baby feeding photo, okay? And we want to right click on it. So Control right click or control click on your mouse and you will get this menu. We want to go down here to size and properties. Okay, and so when you do that, it's going to give you this the dialog box over here. Okay, we want to go to move and size with cells. So right here where it says, we're going to go to properties and we're going to click on where it says move and size with cells. And then we're going to close this. All right. And then what that did was it linked it with these cells. And so if I go up here between L and M and make L and M bigger, that picture is going to get bigger because it's going to stay linked with those cells. All right. And so that is a tool that you can use that will resize pictures and stuff so it keeps them where you want them. It kind of locks it in position. Okay, we're going to click undo so that we don't have a stretchy picture, and we're going to hit our save button. All right, we are going to close this workbook, so we're going to hit close. And then we are going to open a new one, so we're going to go to File and Open. The one we want to open over here is the 13 SmartArt. Okay, I hope you remember from Word what a SmartArt is. Remember that's kind of a graphic organizer or a flowchart, all that fun stuff. All right, so this is our file that we have open. Okay, we are going to create a new sheet. So down here at the bottom, you see this plus sign. We're going to click on and make new sheet. All right, we're going to call this process, hit enter, and then we're going to move this one to the end on the other side of overlap. Okay, so now what we are going to do is you're going to be in A1, or actually it doesn't matter where you are. We're going to insert, and we are going to go to SmartArt. Okay, and under SmartArt, we want to go to process, so this one right here, and the one we want to choose is alternating flow, so it's this one right here. So when you click that, it's going to put it in the middle of your screen, and if you remember this text over here, this information, this is where we will type our information that's going to go into our SmartArt. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop the video for a minute and I am going to type the information in, and then you can pause the video once I get that typed in, and then you can, then we'll move on. Okay, so I have it all typed in. I'm going to make it a little bigger so you can see the whole entire thing. So hit pause on the video, type in all of that stuff, and then hit play again once you have it done, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so now once you have it all typed in, all you have to do is hit this red X to close that. Remember, you can hit this arrow to open it back up. We're going to make it bigger, so we are going to grab a corner, and we're going to enlarge our flowchart. So this is what it looks like. Okay, all right, we're going to go to File, and we're going to save as, because we are going to save this as a different name. It's going to be our username and SmartArt solution, and hit save. Okay, so hopefully you got that, and we can close this one. So File and Close, leave Excel open for our next one. All right, so we have 2 more step-by-steps and then we're done with chapter 13. Okay, we are going to File Open, and we want to open accessibility. So it's this one up here. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bigger. Okay, so this is our old friend one that we have. The difference is it has this picture up here at the top. Okay, in the fundraising events worksheet, so right here it says fundraising events. Okay, we're going to right click the picture in the top left corner. Okay, and we want to go to the size and properties. So we're going to right click and we're going to go down here to size and properties so that this opens up. All right. Okay, we are going to go down here where it says alternate text. And so we are going to name each one of our items. Okay, and then we're going to do another check and make sure everything works for us. So the first thing we want to do is this one, and in the title we are going to type give, gain, grow. And down here in the description, we're going to say fundraising incentive graphic. Okay, now why we do this is adding alternative text to a picture. You can add alternative text to pictures as well as other graphic objects in your worksheets, including SmartArt, charts, and tables. Okay, the reason we do this is so you can find these pictures and graphics more easily. Okay, so that being done, we have that. Now we're going to click on our Starburst. And in our Starburst, we are going to do a title. And we're going to say goal exceeded. Okay, we're going to leave the description down here blank. Then we're going to click on our up arrow. Okay, the title is going to be called up arrow. Okay, in the description, we're going to say points to total amount of funds raised. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Okay, with that done, we're going to save this. So go to File, Save As. Our username, accessibility, solution, and hit Save. Okay, so that is it for that step-by-step. Okay, so after we've hit Save, so we just named it, we are going to click on the File tab. This is one that we're not going to be able to, we're going to do it, but hold on one second. And so we're going to go up to File. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to check accessibility of our document. And it is located in a different place than it is on the Mac than it is on the PC. So for the Mac, we have to go up here to Tools and click on Check Accessibility, and it's going to pop up over here. Okay, so this document has 2 different errors. Okay, the first one is this error that says missing alternative text, straight arrow connector 6. Okay, so if you'll look and you'll kind of read down here at the bottom on the information that it tells you that is the problem. Okay, connector 6, read additional information. We're going to press the delete to delete the small arrows. So this is the one that we're going to do. We don't need this arrow, so just click on it and then on your keyboard click delete, and so that's going to take that one away. Okay, so we didn't need it. So the next thing we're going to do is right here. It tells you warnings, merge cells. And so when we're dealing with this document, and it's a document that we're going to use and we're going to pass out, it has an issue with B9 through H9, which is this, and it's the merge cells is the problem. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to go up here and we're going to click on merge and center to remove it. So then that's just going to put our fundraiser over here, and so then we don't have any accessibility. So this means if I send this off to maybe a board member that has a different version than we do, and it's not compatible with it, all right? And so that is why we make these fixes. Okay, you won't ever have to do it, but just know that it's there should you ever go off in the world and work with Excel and you need to have that information, then you'll know what the problem is. Okay, so you can close this, and so that means we are done with our step-by-step. So you can hit save, and you can actually do Excel, quit Excel, and upload all of those files that are in your chapter 13 to Classroom right now on the step-by-step so that you know you have them done, and then do your projects, and we are done with Excel, and we will move on to PowerPoint.